recording this?
Yeah, it's about to be like a vlog.
A log.
A log. It's about to be a log.
It's about to be a log.
I need a drink. Stand aside! Out of my way! God help us! The robe is poisoned! Somebody help him! The robe Dastan gave him! Why? Somebody help him!
The robe Dastan gave him!
Somebody help me! The rubies are poisoned.
Rubies are poisoned.
Rubies.
Rubies. The robe.
The robe Dastan.
The robe Dastan.
Dastan gave.
His name is Dastan.
The robe Dastan gave him.
Dastan gave him. Dastan.
Dastan.
Ah! The robe Dastan gave him.
Dastan gave him.
Dastan gave. The robe Dastan gave.
Dastan gave him.
Gave him. They was in distress. The robe!
The robe.
Dastan gave him the robe! Dastan gave him!
Dastan.
Dastan! The rubies are poison!
The robe Dastan gave him. Dastan.
He had to dip. Poisoned! Poisoned! Zun boy! He said, why? He was like this. He was trying to take it off. It's the robe. Why? This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 365 Nutmeg. I just put on Juvia's Place Radiant Foundation. I'll put the name in the caption thing. But this is in the shade Cameroon. You can't see it, but it's there. Cameroon. That's what I just did. To be honest, I really don't need that foundation because I have oily skin and it doesn't really help the oily girlies. But I, you know, spent money on it, so we're gonna use it. But this Maybelline, she's been my girl. I do want to try some higher end foundations this year though, because if we're being honest, this is probably expired, but that's between you and I. And I'm just buffing this in. Y'all about to learn how to do y'all makeup in 2024, okay? There's nothing wrong with going to your favorite makeup artist for an event, for your birthday, whatever, if you don't feel like it. But you not feeling like it is different than you not knowing how to. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Butterscotch. And I said what I said. We gotta know. It's way too many videos out here. Way too many, you know, resources. Me being one. Yeah, it's a lot of resources out here for y'all. So let's take advantage. Because if I'm being honest, everybody want to live their soft life, which is cool. I get it. I want one too. But y'all ever see that? I heard that video was like, you know, we taking trips, but what are we wearing? We going to dinner. We're doing the lemon drops. We're doing the little martinis and all this other stuff. Going to the cute restaurants, getting cute. But is your face beat? Like, do you have a soft, simple, like, little something going on? Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Why? Why you hold it out long? What is that? Peanut butter?
Yeah.
You made peanut butter and jelly?
I'm about to. I am.
I thought you were just about to heat up some of the leftovers.
What leftover?
It's some more meat from yesterday, right?
Oh.
Just about to eat a sandwich.
I'll eat it later.
I'll eat it later. Oh, and I'm
Yeah,
also
the
gonna
bottle
try
cup.
this facial spray. I've been seeing this. I'm excited, y'all.
Me too.
And I've been trying this out too. The Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. Watch out, or you gonna get sprayed. I heard you breathe over there. I'm not doing any eyeshadow because I know some of y'all don't really feel comfortable doing eyeshadow yet. And that's okay. We ain't gotta do it because guess what? If you got a bronzer, even your face powder, something that's like a nice little, well, something, you can put that on your eyes. You just gotta get resourceful. You don't need a whole bunch of products to do your makeup. All you need is foundation and concealer, a little bit of blush. And honestly, if you get one eyeshadow palette, it could be your everything. This eyeshadow palette is like my everything. So if I didn't have none, I got a face powder. If I didn't have none, I got a bronzer. If I didn't have none, I have blush. See that? And in a lot of my videos, I've been using this eyeshadow palette as blush. Like, I hardly ever use this as eyeshadows because y'all know I really don't be doing eyeshadow looks like that no more for whatever reason. But you just need one palette. This palette, I think, was like $20 or less. So, boom, this is one for all of your powders. I don't, recommend that all the time. But, if you're balling on a budget, if you're a baddie on a budget and just trying to build up your makeup kit with some simple things, then that's one of them. If you really want to get into it, you can do this KO Beauty, what is this? Artist Essentials Powder Palette. I love this because now I got powders in all different shades. I got my bronzers, I got my face powders, I got my, under eye powders if I want to brighten up under my eyes. I got all of that. So yeah, as you guys can see, I let my concealer sit a little bit. And now I'm going to just start buffing and blending this out into the foundation. But I'm working on blending very lightly. I don't want to be like we don't want to beat your face for real. You don't want to really beat your face. So this is the, what's the name of that brand? Real Techniques. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. So you've been seeing this. Everybody be using this. You can even get a Shein dupe off Shein for like $1. So, but the number of this brush is 402. So when you start buffing out your concealer, you want to start on the very outer edges of that concealer where you placed it, and then lightly buff it out. And then you don't want to just go in directly right on top of all of that concealer. You just want to start from the very edges and work your way inward. So that way you have more control over where your concealer is going. You have more control over where your concealer is going. There we go. Now when it comes to the chin, I just go straight in. Unless I put like a whole bunch, like more than I intended, then I'll, diffuse the edges, then, do what I just said for under the eyes. But most times I just do it just like how you see me doing it. And it might look like I'm using a heavy hand, but I'm not. I'm just moving kind of fast. But holding the brush from the very end actually gives you more control than you like doing this, or I don't know, like holding it like that. If you hold it at the very end, almost like a pencil, you get a whole lot more control. Let me use a softer hand because I feel myself. It's like the faster I go, sometimes the harder and I'll be meaning to do that. But allowing your concealer to set a little bit gives you a fuller coverage. It allows you to utilize the concealer to its fullest capacity. So you don't have to go in and use a whole bunch of concealer. You can just use your one layer. And you see, like, it's starting to blend very nicely. It's controlled. It's all in the area I want it to be. Now, when it comes to the nose, honestly, I just do that because, but again, I'm using a very light hand. But I do that because I want to keep it right here in the center where I placed it. I really don't want it spreading any further than that or going all over the place. So That's how I do it. I know some other people probably do it a different way, but this is me. That's my channel, my page. Hey, welcome. My makeup. This is my face. So, boom, there we go. We're controlled. And I already, like y'all saw, applied some liquid blush. That was Juvia's Place as well. That was in the shade Barbie Rose. This was a Christmas gift. And I tried applying it with the sponge because, you know, I just wanted to try a different technique. So now you can just use the sponge to go in and blend around where you just blended out that concealer. And then what I'm gonna do next is start setting. So really easy. I've already laid my foundation, I've laid my concealer. Everything else from this moment is going to be powder because I don't have a cream bronzer anymore that I use. If I did, I would go ahead and cream bronze and then move into the powders, but it's real easy once you start. 1 second. All right, so now I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. This is in the shade Deep, number 35. So I just do that just to break it up and get it as fine as possible. So it should look like that. And then I'm taking my triangle sponge, dipping it into the powder like that. And I'm just gonna tap off some of the excess and then lightly blow it. Oh. And I've already started to get some creasing under my eyes, so I'm gonna tilt my head down and look up with my eyes and just smooth that out before I set with the powder, because I want to try to have my under eye to be as smooth as possible. Again, using a light hand. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my powder. Very lightly tapping and setting the concealer in place. Just like that. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye. Tap the excess off, lightly blow it, and then gently press to set. And don't be afraid to like turn your hand and angle it, because you want to keep everything in the same areas that you set it. So whenever I get to the outer portion of my under eye, I just turn my head so that I can use this side of the sponge and just kind of keep it tight to my eye, my under eye, so it doesn't go all over the place. And then, because I get really oily around my nose, I do a little extra right there. Just like that. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for the rest of the face, or the rest of the areas that I put concealer. I'm just gonna go ahead and set with the same powder. Under the nose. And then on the chin. Alright, so it's looking crazy right now, but it's about to come together. Juvia's Place bronzer. Love her. I'm going to use that to bronze. And I'm going to use this Real Techniques number 200 Expert Face Brush. I'm dipping into the first shade because that's more than deep enough for me. And I'm lightly going under where we have that blush and just pushing it up to sculpt the jawbone and bronze and bring color back to the skin. And then I'm also going right around the perimeter of my forehead Just like that. Now, honestly, I like using this brush for my cream bronzers, but like I said, I haven't been using it lately because I'm out. And I haven't been pressed to buy another one. But this gets the job done nonetheless. So there we are. We got some of that sculpting back. Next, I'm going to blush while simultaneously kind of like blending this area into where the where the cheekbones connect. So once again, going into the Juvia's Place palette, I'm gonna use the peachy color. This is called Dara. I don't know. Tap some of the excess off. Put it right there. And I'm going a little heavy with the blush today because I just want that little baby doll look. And just a tiny little dust right there. I'm gonna go over it again with a little bit of that bronzer one more time. Just to make sure it didn't get lost. And now I'm using the same brush that we use for foundation and set the rest of the face. So I'm using my MAC Studio Fix pressed powder in the shade NW40. NW40? It's rubbed off. I'm gonna say it's NW40 or NW46. So that's what it looks like. And this is like a dense brush. I just kind of swirl it around in there and start setting and also blending that area where we set with the loose powder. Just like that. Now we don't look like a ghost anymore. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Cool. Last thing on the face is gonna be the nose. So I already have like some product left over on my brush, which was really just the same bronzer. And on top of that, because of how we set our concealer under the eye, we really don't need to do much because we kind of already set the foundation for the nose contour anyways. So I'm just fixing it up. Go across the nose a little bit. Just like that. And I'm pushing it up to the front of the brow. And that's gonna be it. So from the side, that's what she's looking like. And then in the front. Yep. Now we move on. Actually, I'm gonna try this out first. I'm so excited to try this. All right. Misty, we like that. I'm gonna set the face and then we're gonna do the brows, the lips, and the lashes, and we'll be done. That feels so good. Okay, so this is the Evian. This is the Evian facial spray, or Evian facial spray. It says it hydrates, moisturizes, refreshes, and tones. Now on the back, the properties, it says awakens your senses and enjoy a moment of pure freshness with Evian facial spray. It's used daily. It hydrates your skin and sets your makeup for a natural look. And then it's, you know, just give some details about the brand. But I love how this feels already. Definitely like a wake your face up for sure. It doesn't feel powdery or dry anymore. It feels really good. So while we are letting that dry down, I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lashes because we want the glue to be tacky before we start applying the lashes, which is honestly a step that some of y'all are skipping when you're applying your lashes, and that's why you're having such a hard time with them staying down. You have to let the glue get tacky first before you put the lashes on. So you can't just put the glue on the lashes and then try to apply the lashes to your eye. That's something that I was doing first out too. You gotta let it get a little sticky first and then put it on, because it's gonna grip your eye a lot better and you won't have to move it around so much. And then you won't be all frustrated that your eyelashes aren't sticking on. So I'm using the duo glue. I like to use the dark tone because it dries down black and it just makes the lashes look fuller. That's my personal preference. You can always use the clear one or whichever lash glue you like, but this is mine. And I'm just applying a thin layer to the band. You don't want it to be super thick. You don't need a bunch of glue on the band. You just need enough to cover the band. That's it. That's all. And honestly, what I've been doing over the years is I'll just apply a little bit of glue to the middle, and then I stop pushing glue out and I just use the tip of the glue thing to just spread it out. So that way I know I'm not overdoing it. I only put a little bit on the middle of the band and then I spread it out. All right, so this is drying down. My face looks very hydrated already. I'm just gonna brush up my brows and get right into it. This pencil's from the beauty supply. You don't need nothing special at all. I'm gonna just go ahead and sharpen it up a little bit. All right, so we good to go. We ready. She's a little sharp. So this is, I can't even tell you the color no more. But yeah, use the color that you like. Don't use black. Nobody needs black at all. I don't care how dark your eyebrows are. You don't need black. All right, so I'm gonna start on this one. My eyebrows need to be cleaned up. As you can see, they don't have the perfect shape. They, you know, outgrown, all of that. So don't use that as an excuse because I'm showing you right now. I'm gonna start at the very base of my eyebrows. I'm just following where my hairs naturally are. Y'all don't gotta make it that hard, okay? Use light strokes. Don't just do like one line, because then you're gonna end up with a heavy eyebrow. You don't want that. So light strokes at the base of your brow, and you're just following the shape. That's it. And I extended my tail out to where I want it to be. If you follow the angle of the corner of your eye, you should not be surpassing that, okay? So your tail don't need to be all the way down to your cheekbone. It should stop right there. All right? That's it. Cool. Now you can see we already got our shape. Now you just got to go over the top. And if this is where you want to make your brows a little bit thicker, by all means, because I'm doing the same. As you can see, I'm just going slightly above where my hairs naturally grow. And then boom. Don't worry about all that. We're going to clean it up. That's what the concealer is for. So, yep. We just made our shape. So now I'm going in and now I'm making strokes against the hair so that I can get down to the skin and make it a little bit thicker where I need it to be, or darker. And then I'm going to take the brush in and just brush through that. And then that's how you can see where the sparse areas are. And then at the front, I like to just lightly go back and forth like you just saw. And now I'm just going to brush that in just like that. So boom, that's the first brow. I'm about to do the other one. This one is a little bit more tricky because the shape isn't as defined as it is on that side. So that's why I started with that side, so I could see where I wanted to go with it. But remember, your eyebrows are sisters. They're not twins. If they don't match, it's okay. Just make them make sense. That's all you gotta do. The glue on the lashes are tacky now. So what I'm gonna do is, real quick, apply some mascara to my lashes. You don't gotta do too much. Just coat them. This is why I'm not super picky about the mascara that I use, because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be wearing lashes. So it really doesn't matter. But I do like this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And there's another mascara by Maybelline, I want to say, that my aunt put me on 2 years ago that I like as well. I'm using these lash tweezers. And this probably dried down a little too much. See, this is dried down too much. All right. So what I'm going to do is just add a tiny bit more glue. Just a tad bit. I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. I knew I was gonna do that. I do that all the time. But yeah, the trick is to just get your glue tacky enough to where it sticks faster. But while that's happening, go ahead and finish the other brow. So I'm gonna start at the base, but I'm also keeping in mind where I started there. So boom, we got the base. Okay, now we're gonna do the top. And I'm just gonna go in the more sparse areas. And brush it up. And brush it in. Just like that. All right, let's put these lashes on. So when you put the lashes on, stick it down in the middle of your lash. Right there in the middle. And then do the corners. Pull that down. And push that down. That's it. That's it, y'all. And you see, because the glue is tacky, it's not slipping and sliding everywhere. It's staying where you want it to be. And it helps if you tilt your head up and look down with your eyes, so you can see exactly where you're placing that lash. Just like that. And now, you know how to do your lashes. Or put your lashes on. And you don't gotta ask your homegirl, aka me, to put your lashes on for you. Anytime you ask, I will absolutely do it. But I'm just saying. All right, now I'm gonna do a little bit of black liner in my waterline. I don't always do this, but you know, I'm gonna do it now. I'm a little little messy with this. But it's okay. All right. Okay, so all right, boom, so that's on. Now, if you messed up on your brows a little bit, don't worry. You're just gonna take a flat brush like this one and your concealer. And because I have concealer around the inside of that, you can either do one of two things. You could just dab the concealer off of the brush or some from the inside. I'm gonna just take some from the inside for this, just for right now. And then you're gonna lay the brush flat like this. Don't have it like that. You wanna lay it flat. And you're gonna go right up under where you made the line. And take your time. See that? Sharp. Sharp. Took your time. That's normally where I don't breathe. Because I want it to be so precise. And then I'm just going to take this Real Techniques. Here we go. Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. This is the number 300. And I'm just going to blend or buff out that concealer so that it's not just this weird light area. Just like that. So you see the difference between this brow and this brow? Yeah, we about to get her together. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And I feel like this is lifting, so I'm gonna show y'all how to fix that too. Alright, I'm laying it just like that. Alright, and then because this is a little bit thinner than what I want it to be, I'm gonna go in with my brow pencil again and just make it a bit thicker and fix it up. You just gotta keep working it, but take your time. It's no big deal. Sometimes your eyebrows are gonna give you a run for your money, but don't let them run you.
Just keep working, girl.
Just keep working, girl. So yeah, it's not bad, and I can already kind of see where I want it to be. So we'll just make it darker. Just like that. We're good. We're good. I'm not gonna touch it no more because I'm gonna sit up. But yeah, that's it right there. And then what you can do, like I said, yeah, this is coming off like that's lifting right there. So I'm gonna show you how to fix that. But going back in with that bronzer, okay? Any eyeshadow brush you got. And this is gonna be our eyeshadow. I'm telling y'all, you don't need much. You don't need much. And then I'm just gonna sweep it across my eyelid. Just like that. Very soft, sultry little eyeshadow situation. That's it. That's it. That's all. This ain't even the right eyeshadow brush, but I'm making do with what I got just to show y'all that you can too. This is actually a very terrible brush to try to blend out with, but here we are. Actually helping with this little nose contour situation I got going on. Just clean that up a bit. See, you know, we make it do what it do, okay? Yeah, that's it. All right, so my lash is lifting, and I hate that feeling just like anybody else would. So I'm about to show y'all how I fix it without making a mess or having to take off your entire eyelash and start over. So now that we done all this, clean up as you go. Just makes your life a lot easier. I'm gonna take my lash glue and I'm gonna take my tweezers. What I'm gonna do is use the bottom of my tweezers and put a little bit of lash glue on the very bottom, just like that. Just the tiniest little bit, okay? And then I will pull down the lash where it's coming off. So right there, hold on. Get that out the way. Pull down the lash and just add the lash glue right there. Just tap it on and then stick the lash down. Boom, now that's your quick fix. So when you out and you gotta go in the bathroom and fix your lash real quick, that's how you fix it. It's fixed. It's not coming up no more. It's stuck. Okay? Okay. Glad we established that. Now I'm just touching up a little bit. This is cute. This is a cute look. And I really like just like the natural tone of my lips. So I'm gonna keep a pink lip, which honestly is why I've been doing pink lips recently. I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara on my bottom lash line. I'm not the best at this either, but I prefer having something on my bottom lash line. Boom. Now that the face is done, I'm going to go in with my Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist now and set everything else. Face is giving, y'all. It was never not gonna give, but we knew this. Now I'm just wipe my lip gloss off. I personally like to use my eyeliner, my black eyeliner on my lips. Now, if you got a black lip liner and a black eyeliner, please use your black lip liner. Don't do what I'm doing. But I like going in with my black lip liner around the very edges of my lip, and then I'll go through and go over it with my brown. So that's what I'm about to show y'all, because that's my signature lip combo. So yep. And then I just press my lips together so I can see where it's gonna start. I just go right above that. And follow that line. Now I'm gonna take my brown. And I didn't use a heavy hand with that black, because we don't want black lip liner unless you're going for that 90s look, but we're not going for that 90s look today. So now I'm gonna use a heavier hand with the brown and go directly over the brown. I'm gonna go directly over the black and slightly above it. By rubbing them, I'm kind of cheating, smudging my lip liner out so I don't have to use a brush to do it. And that just makes for a softer a softer transition. So the lips are lined. It's already giving brads. This is where you can go in with anything. So recently I've been using, along with that new MAC lip liner. So this is MAC lip liner in the shade Chestnut, famous brown lip liner. I'm also using this MAC Creme Sheen Glass, so the lip gloss, and this is in the shade 203 Fashion Scoop. I love this combination. It's a very light, dainty pink, like a milky pink. Just right in the center. And if you notice, when I blend it, I'm not doing that. Don't do that. You're gonna mess up the whole combination. Don't. This is not Vaseline, all right? You're gonna press your lips together. Like, as your makeup artist, we hate when y'all do. Like, stop doing that, please. Just press it. Just like that. Because look at the lip. Look at the lid. We're gonna add a little bit more. All right. And then the last little piece, 1 second, a clear lip gloss. All right. So this is another thing that y'all been messing up on when I'm showing y'all, or when y'all trying to redo the lip combo. All right. Only put the clear lip gloss over the lip liner. Don't put it over your entire lip. You don't need to. All right, you already got lip gloss in the center of your lip. Just put it on the outside. All right, and this is just what's gonna make the lips like they look good right now, but this is about to make them look juicier. Watch. So because this already has like a tip, I just use that to follow along my lip. So just like that. And then press. Look at that. Look at that. Now your face is done. Your face is beat, hun. Cute little soft, natural look. This is the look y'all be asking for. I ain't do so much. I don't even got on no eyeshadow. This is not no crazy look. This is an everyday look. This is a look that you can wear to the office. This is a look that you can wear to go get a drink with your girls. This is the look that you can wear on date night. This is the look. Oh, let me just keep them back down. Yeah, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so this is what we working with for right now. But yeah, this is the look. That's it. That's all. Y'all did it. Y'all got it. That's it. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and I can't wait to see y'all beat your face in 2024. Come back to this video to reference my technique, the products that I'm using, or boop boop boop. If you want even more details, you can go on my website www.queenexpressionsglam.com and purchase my beauty guide. I have the Queen Expressions beauty guide, which is just going to give you step by step, and it's also just going to list the products that I have, skincare and all that other stuff. Or you can purchase the ultimate beauty guide, which comes with little videos that go with each step. So it's like this, but I'm breaking it down step by step. You can go at your own pace, and you can really just get a thorough tutorial, a thorough step-by-step breakdown of how I do all of this, and just take your time. So the special edition beauty guide and then the regular Queen Expressions beauty guide, y'all can purchase those on my website at www.queenexpressionsglam.com, and you will be good to go. You will be ready for 2024 and all of your special occasions and events throughout the year. If you don't want to do it, just go ahead and go to the website and book an appointment with your girl, and we're gonna get you together regardless. So I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay blessed, stay happy, and spread love.